Alright guys, we're at Lake Oconee. This is for the East Atlanta Fishing Club's annual 6-man team tournament that they have every year the weekend after Thanksgiving. Like I said, this is a 6-man team tournament that has 6 guys divided into 3 boats. So at the end of the day, all 3 boats weight are added together to come up with a total. The reason I'm doing the intro like this, because I had a little problem with the GoPro this morning, and I hit time lapse instead of record. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And like I said, this is a team tournament, so you can call and talk to your buddies and tell them what to fish at and what they're biting. So you'll probably see some of that in this video. Hello. 61. Hold on, I got one. hold on, I'm catching a fish. Damn, he pulling good too. I got you on speakerphone.
Alright, okay, alright. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out where you were. You catching on crankbait?
Shaky head.
Shaky head, okay, alright. Yeah, you down past the second bridge?
No, yeah, that's a 2.5 right there. Yeah, I got 3 in the boat so far.
Okay, I ain't got it yet.
I'm fishing around. I'm fishing around the back side of these docks. They're in the very back, the back pole of the dock.
Okay, gotcha. So you get down past the second bridge?
No, like I said, when you come out there, when you made that left,
yeah,
you go up. I went straight across over here on the sea walls and shit over here.
Yeah, alright, I'm heading down that way because they bite down there. I need to get a limit.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. That one's 2.8. Those fish are sitting in super shallow water. That fish was in the very back behind that boat back there, probably only a foot of water back there. See if it's another one back there. I think that's 5. Yep, that's fish 5. All right, since we at this point of the day, I want to show you how I use a shaky head. The first thing is what type shaky head you use. I normally use the one that you screw the bait on, and I just barely put the worm on there so I can just feel the tip of the hook cut the other end. It's not coming out the other end. It just, when you put pressure on, you can feel the tip of that hook. And got to make sure your line is not wrapped around the screw lock, because that's a instant break off. So it's like I said, this worm is beat up, but we're gonna keep using it. You just want to thread it on there, and sometimes if that screw lock comes up and gets in the way, you want to just go ahead and push it down. And like I said, I when my worm is broke like that, I just twist it into a different side and put it on back on there. So like I said, we got the worm ready to go. And today we're on Lake Oconee. This is a largemouth lake. And once I got that in my head this morning, figure out where these fish was setting up at, that helped out a lot. On largemouth lakes, largemouth gonna be in every little bitty hole along the bank, along the seawall, behind the dock, every little cut and cranny. So you want to try to throw it every which way you can. And I just, like I said, throw a shaky head out there, trying to get it close to one of those piers, one of the legs on that dock. And the biggest part of it, you gotta let that shaky head go all the way to the bottom. I'm only in probably 4 or 5 foot of water right here, so it's not a big deal. But if you're fishing in 12, 13 foot of water, you gotta let it get to the bottom. And once you throw it in there, I like to just lift my rod up to 12 o'clock and reel back down. And I like to try to get a bow in my line. That way I know it's still on the bottom. And I just lift it up slow, just enough that I know I can still feel the bottom. Feel that shake head bouncing off the bottom. And a lot of times, either that fish, you feel the thump, or like today, I hadn't even felt him hit it. I just felt him pull on it. And I just try to set the hook on it. So that's been working out for me today. As for hopping it, I've never really caught fish
hopping it, you know, like I said, shaking it like a shaky head. I really never caught too many fish. I mean, one or two here or there. Just if I got in a blowdown somewhere and it got hung on a limb, I might shake it then. But I try to stop myself from shaking it. Sometimes I can feel myself want to shake it, and it never works for me. So, but that's just a simple way I fish a shaky head, and I fish shaky head a lot. This is my best time of the year when I know those fish are behind the docks or even on the docks. You know, shaky head shines, and I know these fish is only in 2-3 foot of water, if that. So, you know, you want to just hit every little piece of this walkway, because that fish could be anywhere on there. Yeah, I've been catching fish all down the bank and on the little grassy parts of the bank, just throwing it in all those little cuts. And like I said, those fish been in 1 foot of water. But the way I'm fishing it is definitely slow. So if you're trying to speed up and fish, don't use shaky head. It's not a fast bait. And I haven't caught a fish up on the dock today. I've been throwing it up on the dock, but I haven't caught one under the dock. Just drag it like ball and chain. Just drag it slow. Like I said, every now and then pause it and start dragging it again. And if you feel something like a limb or a stump or something like that, just stop and lift it up out in front of you. Just try to lift over top of it. That'll save you from getting hung up a lot. All right, guys, that's how I fish shaky head. Make sure you go out and get you some Zoom Mega Shaky Head worms. This is a green pumpkin green, and I actually make the shaky heads, the head part, the jig part myself. Got it. God dang it. Took my worm. Have plenty of shaky head worms, cause they'll sure take it from me. And I only got 3 left. And you want to try to get that worm straight as possible. See if he take this worm from me. Just thought I'd run a crankbait down some of these rocks, because those rocks come out probably about 10 feet from the bank. It was getting kind of hard to fish that shaky head, and it was getting caught up. So this is right off the main lake. Might be something sitting here. There was one there. He's short, but that's always a good sign. Like I said, I have caught all largemouth today. Hadn't seen a spot. Haven't threw my jig today. It's like a good bank for a jig. That's enough jigs for today. Cause every time I go to pick up a jig, I think shaky head would work a lot better. Squeak. Well, at least I'm still catching fish. At 1:45 in the afternoon. Got some blood on my finger. Just trying to see if I can come up with a big one somehow here. Just dance along these points. Another pipsqueak. I didn't even know he was on there. Like I said, these pipsqueaks, they'll bite. It's got to be a big one somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're hanging with them somewhere. They're getting a little bigger. Not big enough though. We got just pecking on it. Pipsqueak after pipsqueak. Like I said, I bet you something big gonna grab here in a minute. Let me try a little further out. Put me a waypoint right here before I can remember where this is at.
Mike, you ran off the left with me.
Dang, man, I knew I did something. I forgot about something.
I know, man.
And it was you.
God, no. We could have both been in check line. No, you just wanted to do something to get in check line yourself.
Well,
right?
shit, you got to worry about two other partners. What your other partners do?
Oh, Lord, man.
It's just not you.
Oh, you gotta come to the front, dude. Come on to the front. Matter of fact, don't drive in.
Alright, at some point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because a lot of people coming out the water. I know that many people didn't catch nothing.